Alright guys, so today I'm going to show you how to put your paper in correct MLA style formatting in Microsoft Word. The first thing we're going to look at is our font. You'll see the default on Microsoft Word when you open yours is Calibri, but we want it to be Times New Roman. So we change that. You'll also see that the default is 11 and we need it to be 12. So we're going to change that as well. In MLA formatting, we want our margins to be 1 inch all around. Typically that is the default in Microsoft Word, but we want to check and make sure that nobody has changed it. So to do that, we go to where it says Page Layout, and over on the left hand corner we'll see the thing that says Margins, and we're going to click on that as well. And you'll see it's set to normal, which is 1 inch all around. The next thing that we want to do is type our MLA style heading. I'm going to put this back over to home. And your MLA style heading needs to have 4 things in it. The first thing is your own name. Then you need your teacher's name. So if you're in my class, you're going to put Dr. Bradley. After that, you're going to put your class number. Some of you are in my English 1010 class, some of you English 1020. We'll make sure that was capitalized. Oops. And then you're going to put the date that the assignment is due. In MLA style, we want to write that date in the MLA format. So let's pretend, let's see, today is February 5th, 2019. Let's pretend our paper is due tomorrow and we're being slackers and waiting till the last minute. So we would say 6 February, oh, I have caps lock on. February 2019. I hit enter again, just one time though. We don't want to hit it multiple times. We're going to put our title in next. Your title needs to be centered. To do that, we can either hit this button up at the top, or we can hit Control E to go straight to the center. We type in our title. We hit enter one more time, but that's it, just once. We want to go back to the left margin, that's over here where we started, for our body paragraphs. So to do that, we can either hit this button up at the top, or we can hit Control L. Now, to really make sure that our paper is in MLA style, we have to also have what is called a running header. To insert a running header in Microsoft Word, you want to go up to the top to Insert, and then over to the side where it says Header. I'm going to click on blank. We don't want to use any of these things that have weird blue bars or anything like that, just the one that says blank. Your header goes on the right hand side. So to get to the right hand side, I'm going to hit Control R. And it moved over here. Here you're going to type your own last name. Hit the space bar. And then go over here to where it says page number and click current position and click plain. Now you'll notice that your header, this right here, I'll zoom in, is not the same font as this right here. So we need to change that. To do that, we're going to click on the home button and see it says Calibri 11, and remember we need to change it to Times New Roman 12. To get out of the header, you'll see first it's changed, but to get out of the header, double click somewhere outside of it on the screen. Then we need to type, and the first sentence of your paragraph must be indented, so I'm going to hit the tab key in order to do that. And I'm going to type until I've gone onto the second line, just to show you guys what the spacing looks like. Alright, so you'll see it has wrapped onto the second line because I have typed that much. But you'll also see that my spacing's a little wonky because I haven't done anything to change it. So that's because Microsoft Word automatically defaults to where it's putting extra spaces when you hit enter, but not when you don't. Like, so when you let it wrap, it doesn't. But we want it all to be consistently spaced. So to change the spacing of the entire document, I'm going to first hit Control A on my keyboard, and that highlights everything that I have typed so far. Next, I'm going to come up here to where it says paragraph, and I'm going to click on this little arrow thingy. Don't know what that's called, but I'm going to click on it. And then where it says spacing, where it says before, it says 0. That's good. We either want it to say 0 or we want it to say auto. And I got that by hitting the down arrow, but either one is fine. Where it says after, you also want that to say the same thing. So 0 and 0. Where it says line spacing, you want to change that to double. And then this one is really important. You have to do this or your paper will not be properly spaced. You have to click this little checky box that says don't add space between paragraphs of the same style. So now I'm going to hit OK, and you're going to see what it does to the paper when I do that. I'm going to zoom out. There, and now everything is consistently double spaced. So that is what you would do to type a paper in MLA style format.